Hello and welcome. In this video we'll take a cruise around Mastercam's graphical user interface. Now the blue graphics window is where Mastercam part files are displayed. Now let me right mouse click in this blue area. Now from this pop-up window what I'm going to do is move on down the bottom and I'm going to click on Isometric G-View. Now a shortcut for that is Alt+7 on my keyboard. I'm going to right mouse click again, and this time I'm going to select Fit, and that fits the part on the screen as big as it can go. I'm going to right mouse click again, and this time let's get a top view. Looks good. Now just above the blue area is the ribbon bar. Now ribbon bars activate when we move into many Mastercam functions, and we'll be looking at a ribbon bar shortly. Now moving up to the top of the screen, what I'm going to do is review the menu bar and check out some of the contents. So starting over on the left, I'm going to open up File. Now the icons down the left are duplicated on the toolbars. Let me show you. I'm just going to click on File to exit. Just in the top left corner there's the icon for Open File, and I'm going to click on it. This is where we go to open up Mastercam files. Now at the bottom of this dialog box, let's check out the different file types that Mastercam can open. I'm going to open up this drop down, and for example IGES, AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Pro-E, and a whole raft of other different file types. Now I'm done here. Going to move over to the lower right corner and click on the X to cancel. Now let's slide along and open up Edit. Now at the very top is Undo, Redo. They're grayed out, they're deactivated at the moment. Reason being, I haven't created anything to undo or redo. Now by default Mastercam can save up to 2 billion undo, redo events. So I hope that covers all your undo needs. And down below we've got cut, copy, trim break, etc. Now let's move over to View, and these are all our display functions. Earlier on we checked out Fit. Next door is Analyze, and at the very top Analyze Entity Properties, and the shortcut is hitting the function key F4 on your keyboard to get there. I'm going to click on it. Now I'm prompted on the screen, select entities to analyze. Now before we move on, I can just left mouse click and move this prompt around. If I right mouse click, I can change the style, the size rather, of the text. I'm going to right mouse click again and take it back to large size. So it looks good. So back to this prompt, select entities to analyze. What I'm going to do is move on down, and as I get close to the circle, it's highlighted in white, I'm going to pick it, and then on the left the Art Properties dialog box opens up with all the information on this particular circle. The center point, X, Y and Z, radius, etc. We're done here, so let's move on down and hit the green check mark to exit. OK. Next up, let's go and check out Create. Now these are the geometry creation tools. Let's go and check out Line, and a variety of different methods of creating lines here. I'm going to pick on the top one, Create Line Endpoint. Now on the screen, a prompt, specify the first endpoint, and what's appeared now is the Line Endpoint ribbon bar. Now let's move up to the top of the screen, and I'm going to click on this icon for Screen Fit. Now to satisfy this prompt, let's go and draw a line. Watch what happens as I move close to the center of this circle. That's a visual cue that will allow me to snap to the center of this circle. I'm going to pick it. The prompt changes to specify the second endpoint. I'm going to move up now, and this angled line on the top left hand side, watch what happens when I get to the midpoint of that line. There's the visual cue that allows me to snap to this midpoint, and I'm going to pick this point. Now looks good. So up on the ribbon bar I'm going to click on the apply button to fix this entity, and as you can see it's turned green. Looks good. We're done, so back up on the ribbon bar I'm going to click on the green check mark for OK to exit. Now next door to create is solids, and these are all the tools we can use to create solid model geometry: extrude, revolve, sweep, etc. Next door is Xform, and here are the tools we can use to transform geometry: translate, mirror, rotate, scale, to name but a few. Next door is machine type, and here we can set up specific parameters for a particular machine tool, be it a vertical mill, a horizontal machine, a lathe, wire or router. Next door to machine type, toolpaths, and these are all the functions we can use for creating toolpaths: contour, drill, pocket, face, surface rough, surface finish, etc. Next door is screen, clear colors, screen statistics, etc. Let's go down and click on screen grid settings, or the shortcut is Alt plus G on your keyboard. Now at the very top, visible grid, it's turned on. That means we can see it. If I click on it, that deactivates it and we won't be able to see it. I'm going to turn it back on. I'm also going to activate the active grid. So what that will do is will enable us to snap to these grid points. Over on the left, I'm going to change the spacing in X to 0.5, 0.5 in Y as well, and then down below I'm going to change the size to 2. Now we're done here. Down the bottom I'm going to click on OK to exit, and as you can see the grid's gotten bigger. Next door is settings, and right at the top is configuration, or Alt F8. So I've clicked on it. In configuration we can set Mastercam startup default values and manage the configuration files that store all these values. I'm not going to change anything here. I'm just going to click on OK. Let's go back up into settings and let's check out the second on the list, customize. So this is where we can create, delete and customize Mastercam toolbars and drop downs, etc. I'm done here, not going to change anything. Going to click on OK. And right at the very end is help, and there's a separate video just dedicated to help. Now that completes this video. Thanks for watching.